Before starting, I would like to remind you once again that anyone is interested in a Shiva course can give to the secretariat his name, phone number, and email, and we will contact you. And just to introduce the presentation, I prepared the presentation of functional anatomy to give everyone the information to understand how the pelvic venous unit works and its ability to open the cardiac shunts, and also describe the possible pathways of wall and lower limb pelvic reflux transmission. The pelvic venous network is composed of several interconnected venous plexuses. As it were a single venous sponge, the plexuses drain predominantly into intermediate part and additional largely bulk-brain collectors. We slow into the large iliac, mainly above-brain collectors, into the renal venous organ, into the gut. Beware, plexus may also break down into the hypocardic vein. Pelvic venous unit is a venous system functionally integrated with the vertebral superior systems to always ensure flow to the right blood. An example of organization into multiple venous pathways to always ensure drainage, both in pathological conditions such as stenosis or occlusion, as well as burns. For this reason, other collectors must also be considered when studying the structure of pelvic venous drainage, particularly the posterior, internal, parietal, and perivertebral drainage systems connecting with the aortus and hemiatricus system. Either lower is an important vein. It has valves and originates from the muscle behind the psoas and also from the psoas muscle. It's the origin of the possible posterior umbilicus interconnection. It receives vertebral branches and may be joined by a branch to the circumflex iliac vein. Different patterns of complex exist, single contract or double left right. Usually, it joins the common iliac vein, but in 50% of cases, it can reach the external as well as the internal iliac vein. It continues upward with the shank lower. It has relations with the lateral veins and anterior sacral plexus. Gluteal veins flow via common tract into the progressive vein. The effective gluteal vein in the section outside the pelvis, below the gluteus minor muscle, receives two branches connecting with the deep femoral vein. It also receives the branches of the venous plexus of the sharp nerve. Small, undetectable veins close to the nerve, a symbol of the vertebral sharp vein. Let's go into the detail about the connection with the deep femoral vein. The vertebral vein is trapped outside the pelvis between the quadratus femoral muscle and the abdominal in there, and the gluteus minor joins with the deep branch of the medial circumflex femoral vein and the first operating vein of the tributaries of the deep femoral vein. The progressive vein therefore joins the common femoral vein. This is possible the venous plexus of the sharp nerve is a group of small, undetectable veins that surround the nerve, a symbol of the sharp vein. During the 9th, 15th week of embryonic fetal development, the large primitive axial vein drains the lower extremity. When the femoral vein grows in the gut, this main axial vein transforms into a minor arch along the sharp nerve. Venous plexus. The term sharp veins refers only to the vein that was present in the embryologic period. This plexus, if retrograde, allows the transmission of the reflux from the pelvis to the popliteal ocean leg via gluteal veins. Ovarian veins, acidos on the right and the acidos on the left, sacral and anterior valvular plexus, lumbar, ascending lumbar veins are collectors of a possible intracarpal shunt. Regarding ovarian veins, an osteovalve may be present on the ground. The ureteral vein is one of the origins of a progressive vein. One of its independent branches can connect with the intestinal vein. All in the diet from the union of the posterior branch of the head of the diagonal and the muscular anterior branch. The anterior muscular circumflex branch joins the ankles to feed the femoral vein and the subcutaneous branch, just immediately above or below the terminal bone. It is the rectal part. It enters the pelvis through the rectal tract. Is connected to the deepest muscular circumflex space and a very part between the inferior luteal and inferior. Venous vegetables of the pelvis initially drain the uterus, vagina, bladder, and without the wall, and the bladder, prostate, and urinary gland. From the lower vaginal plexus originating the uterine veins, which are pipes, and drain into the hypogastral veins. They also receive vesical and vaginal veins and urinary veins all along the wall. Vesical veins draining also into the hypogastral vein, passing through the middle and rectal vein. The intravaginal plexus continues to the cyclovaginal, the cycloprostatic vein, and to the dental plexus. The dental plexus drains mainly into the hypogastral vein through the bottom internal to the dental veins. The vein flows into the uterine ovarian dental, joining the uterine veins. If the intopelvic extension of the veins of the bottom linear plexus contained the inguinal canal, which drains the subcutaneous veins of the mouth of Venous, creating the inguinal area. If the communication between the wall and the veins, the flow is normally directed for the pelvis, but can take the opposite direction during pregnancy and in pathological condition. The pudendal veins are the most important branch path of the pudendal plexus. They are fundamental branch. They have valves and drain into the progressive vein. They receive blood from plexuses and from the inferior vein, renal vein, the vulva, the vein of clitoris and veins. They are responsible in case of pathology for eclipse through three distinct pelvic veins, people intermediated by support. Particularly the people represent, in my personal experience, more than 900 million positions in the period, the 60% of all the people. I would like to specify that in this personal case practice, I've never felt the need to request any pelvic endovascular treatment. The big point is the point where the posterior lateral vein forms subcutaneous tissue 1 centimeter anterior to the frenulum enters the labia major through the perineal fascia. In the top central column, you can see a case of coexistence of the P point with the intermediate P point. The pelvic venous unit is organized according to specific functional requirements. The central valgus area of the plexus and uterine veins ensure the perfect fluid distribution in every direction. And finally, there is an error of valve parent and visceral collector to ensure the focal ureter direction. If the prostatic or cerebral pressure were to increase, open shunt will be activated with or without reflexes through the VOD due to valvular failure. In case of valve absence or failure, the prostatic pressure decreases. Reflux in standing position through the POD into the lower limbs and the perineal area occur. It happens in very serious type 1. Reflux is triggered by increased residual pressure during valsalva. Spontaneous low-velocity reflux may also be detectable, but in the disappears online position. In pregnancy, temporarily, permanently, in case of stenosis or fusion of compression of the legs, as in various cell activity,
A simple question is open shunt can be activated.
I was sorry because there was an anatomical scheme that has not been detectable here, and I spent a lot of time to prepare, you know.